Hi guys, here we are. This is not a bass fishing video. As you can see, the beautiful mountains behind me. We are in Colorado, Montrose, Colorado. We're at Cross Mountain Outfitters on an elk hunt. It's me, Rocky, Jason. Ken might be coming, may or may not be, and old Andy Morgan's right here behind me. We actually just got into camp and we just shot our bows, make sure they was all fine. After the plane ride, traveled all day today. It was 2 hours from the airport to get to here. Beautiful country up here, guys. I mean, it's absolutely breathtaking. Pictures don't do it justice just looking around, but there's a lot of elk on the hill already behind us. I'm so excited. I've never seen an elk. I've never shot an elk. So this week's adventure on the KOB is to kill an elk. Hopefully all 4 of us kill right here behind me.
Part of the reason why we even do this is the reality of it is we all work hard, whether it's our anglers, our partners, media partners, obviously the employees and the staff internally within our own officers. We work hard year round trying to win, whether it's on the water or in the industry with with our brands. But at the end of the day, we all are passionate about the outdoors. Our anglers are passionate about the outdoors, so this is kind of us giving them a break and giving them an opportunity to go and do something that maybe they wouldn't do for themselves. We all, again, enjoy the time outdoors. So an elk hunt is a bucket list for a lot of our guys, and so we try to share the passion that we share with our pros and our media partners, and give them a little something to look forward to every once in a while and take them somewhere special like this.
We got a bull right over there. We bumped 4 cows. They went right to him. He bugled at them when they jumped. He's calling them.
I don't know that we're the only people that do this within the industry. We just feel like it's the right thing to do. I mean, again, we spend so much time focused on the business that sometimes it's fun just to get out and enjoy a passion for the outdoors together when it's not really work related. I've always said I've been in the outdoor industry for a long time, and I feel like you really get to know people better in deer camp or elk camp or whatever, turkey camp versus, in a boardroom. So it's really just about, again, strengthening those bonds and relationships around a common passion with our partners and our anglers.
I mean, man, it's the experience as far as what we got going here, the elk hunting, the camaraderie, just the genuine fun that we all have just as friends is always awesome. The experience is always great, regardless if we're doing any good hunting or whatever it is. We always have a ton of laughs. This is business, don't get me wrong to us, but this is more of a friendship thing. We like to hang out with one another. This is living. Bottom line, this is living.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is day one in Colorado. I have to load up the Ranger here and go see if we can put us a big elk on the ground. I'm excited, feels good outside, and the spirits are high this morning, so everybody's pretty jacked. A lot of lost sleep last night.
Yeah, that first alarm went off and I was like, oh.
The morning started out hot. We ran the buggy up there, parked, and right away started hiking. We walked a long ways, guys. I mean, a long ways. We got up there, glassed a bunch of stuff, saw a bunch of elk, saw a bunch of bear. That was cool. But then we got in this meadow about 9 o'clock, and we already walked through there. We got on top of another ridge and glassed, and then we heard a bugle literally where we just walked through, so we eased back off in there. We're walking down this old logging road, and Joe's in front of me, and I was like, hey, there's 2 cows bedded down literally probably 30 yards in front of us, never saw us, so we just stopped right there. It felt like eternity, but we just froze, and then they finally stood up and just eased off. And then all of a sudden, Joe pulled out the bugle, and here he stood up right over there to the right. I mean, it happened so quick. hunting scenarios like that, it's just instinct. You know, it just happens so fast you can't even keep up with it. I basically blacked out. So he stood up. Joe ran straight behind me. He's walking out towards the logging road. I come full draw. It feels like eternity. And he stepped 1 foot out in the logging road, and where I was sitting, like, it's gonna be hard for you guys to tell in the video, but I had like a little bitty hole to shoot through. And I had my pin set on 40 yards. I'm shooting a single pin. I had it set on 40 yards. So to me, it looked farther than 40 yards. So I held kind of like mid-lung, top-lung, and just let her fly, and it grazed right over his back. It was a great big old bull for me. I mean, a lot of guys probably think it's a small bull, but that was my first bull I've ever shot at. It was a big 5x5, and it was incredible. I mean, I was torn up about it, but you know what? It's part of it. It's hunting. If it was easy, everybody come out here and do it. But just to experience what I experienced this morning was absolutely incredible. I keep replaying that shot in my head. Everything felt great about the shot. I just didn't have the right yardage. And you know, like I said, it just happened so quick. It was a blink of an eye and it was over. When Jason called me and, you know, you want to go on an elk hunt in Colorado, I about fainted. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. It's truly amazing, just the country out here. You know, and the guides like Jack and Joe, you know, they're our guides this week for me, and just everybody here, Dustin, John, Paul, like everybody's so amazing. Kathy's in here cooking every single night, and some of the most amazing food I've ever ate. And, you know, just the scenery, you just waking up in the morning, seeing the sun rise and seeing the sunset. I mean, it's honestly breathtaking, guys. Pictures and videos will never do this justice, just because how special this place is. And you know, you don't see another light. Like, we're out there on top of them mountains glassing. You don't see another person. You don't see a house. You don't see nothing. And it's truly amazing. It truly is God's country. And I'm just so lucky enough to be able to, you know, to work for the best company in the industry and be able to come on a hunt like this, and you know, have the opportunity to. So I fly out in the morning at 10:30, but me and Joe just come up with a plan. Well, I say me. Joe just come up with a plan. We're gonna try to go kill a cow in the morning real quick. Right here across from camp, there's a ton of cows. Jason and Rocky and Andy's been covered up with cows. So we're gonna try to go knock us out good old meat market in the morning, and hopefully, you know, we get the job done. Because, you know, the whole goal for me was, you know, to bring home some meat, because elk is absolutely one of the most amazing meats to eat. I'm excited. We've got one more morning, and we're gonna have about 2 hours in the morning before we gotta. I'm gonna have everything loaded up in a truck, and you know, if I shoot one, the boys are gonna take care of it. I'm gonna go catch a plane. So I'm excited, but like I said, we have one more morning left. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can put us a good old meat market on the ground in the morning. All right, guys, this is the final morning. I have 4 hours and 16 minutes, so I gotta catch a flight. We're gonna have about an hour hunting. We're gonna slide in the truck. Everything's already packed up. Jackson and Ranger Joe's in the truck. We're gonna have it parked down here at the gate. We're gonna try to go kill some cow in about 45 minutes. Fingers crossed. The boys say we should be able to get it done. There's a bunch of them bedded down right here in front of camp. So fingers crossed, we'll put a cow on the ground, hop on a plane to La Crosse. Got in a Ranger, drove up the trail a little bit, and got out and started walking immediately. We kind of hit it perfect. Daylight was breaking, so we kind of started walking down this big logging road. Funny thing is, we watched these cows and bulls. There was a bunch of bulls in there. We watched them every single evening from camp through a big spotting scope. So that was super cool to see that. We took off down the road. You know, not much was happening at first. We kept walking, and we jumped a couple, couldn't get a shot on them. It all happened so quick, and we was about to turn around and walk back towards the Ranger, and Mike actually spotted. He's like, "Is that a cow up there?" And we glassed it, and it sure enough was. So we turned back around, went hauling tail down the road. We got really close to where we saw the cow shoot across, and we was basically running. We was walking really fast. We come around a little tree, and there was one sitting there about probably 20 yards. she saw us immediately and jumped up and started running, so we couldn't get a shot on her. So we looked down, we had like 15 minutes. We was like, heck, we might as well keep walking. Got up on top of the hill, and for some reason, I even asked Joe, like, why'd you turn up there? But Joe kind of turned up in a big meadow, a bunch of heavy cover bush, and we started easing up in there, and like in my head, I was thinking, like, we ain't gonna kill nothing or see anything.
With 6 minutes to spit. Holy shit.
God, that was a long shot.
Fucking hell. 76, yeah.
I was worried about those two little twigs. And
You nailed it. You nailed it through it. Holy fuck. Jesus.
About that, dude. That was a long shot. Drilled her, too. God, that was so pretty. I let go, and I could just see the arrow, and it kept dropping. So it all happened so quick. We ran up there where I shot her, you know, found some blood. Joe put his harness down, bino harness and backpack, and we took off running back towards the truck to catch a flight.
Yeah, big smalls. A lot of fucking drilled.
We haven't found it yet, but you're gonna have to. We're out of time. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Come back with us and bring this back, and then yeah.
75 yards.
Oh, stunner.
I shot a cow literally in the last 2 minutes. Now we're racing because we're cutting time on the flight. So Jack's gonna go up there and find her, send us a picture, and hopefully we're gonna catch a flight. We did not end up finding the elk. It's a sad deal, but you know what? We'll be back next year, hopefully, and try to get us one on the ground. But you know, this video is gonna turn out incredible. The scenery, guys, just everything that happened. You know, the encounter with the bull I had and missed it, but all in all, you know, I wouldn't ever replace it because there's a lot of people in the world that do not get to see that happen. It was really just truly a trip of a lifetime, so I gotta give a huge, huge thank you to the group at Rather Outdoors for, you know, allowing me to go, Jason, Rocky, and Ken. You know, without them, I couldn't do this. And big shout out to Mike behind the camera. This is gonna be an absolute amazing video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. But we'll be back next year to hopefully get us a big old bull or a cow on the ground.